Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm so excited to share with you guys my another video of summer garden harvest. So let's get started. So here, let's start with my favorite bottle gourd. This is really a very amazing summer vegetables. This is a birdhouse gourd plant. So let's put it here in our basket. This is really very cute. And over here, finally, my first ever beefsteak tomatoes. It already starts to get ripe, so let's cut them as well. This is my first time ever trying to grow this type of tomato, so it is very exciting. It's been a while. I've really been waiting for it for a long time. And this is really cool. I can't wait to eat them. This is so lovely tomatoes. And over here we still have another one. I think the other one I'm going to wait a little bit because it's still a little bit green. So have you grown beefsteak tomato, guys? This one is really bigger than I thought. Still have some few ones here. It has been really windy. I have used a cotton shirt to tie them around. It is so amazing. I am so grateful and happy for this tomato harvest. Oops, this one that fell in the ground. We can still eat them even though it's still green. This is really great. You can saute them or eat it fresh in sandwiches. And here I am very excited as well to harvest these wild tomatoes. The bees really been helping me, so thank you for the bees. It has been really fruiting well. It has a lot of fruits. Let's start here at the bottom, and sometimes I will just go here in the garden and snack on them. These are really super sweet. It's similar with the what do you call this one? Cherry tomatoes, but they are smaller, denser, and sweeter. And as the name, wild tomatoes, if you grow them, they could really spread out, can crawl in the ground into the neighboring plants. But this is really very rewarding. Even though they give you tiny fruits or smaller than the regular cherry tomatoes, these are really very sweet, and the skin is thin compared to Tiny Tim tomatoes. So I highly recommend this type of tomato. Is really very low maintenance. Just make sure you water them and fertilizer as well. So this is really very cute. They look like little cherry ones, miniature. And look at this, guys, very red. And over this way I have as well my wild tomatoes in pots, and as you can see, they already start to crawl down on the ground. So let's get them as well before will be eaten by other creatures. And next to it I have as well my cherry tomatoes. I have experimented them, but this wild tomatoes really grows wild. Yeah, cute, very shiny and plump, super fresh. And I have one here, beefsteak tomato in pots. Just one tomato. And here, finally, my Tiny Tim tomato starts to get ripe. So here, as you can see, there's a really cute shiny ones. Wow, and I'm so happy to harvest this today. They are so cute. You can eat them raw, or you can saute them or put them in stew. And these are really very nice Tiny Tim tomatoes. So these are really very fresh, right from the garden. Fresh tomatoes. I still have some more to harvest here. Here, this is, I think this is a cherry tomato, so I may just grab some few ones. They are not ripening at the same time, so I'm gonna leave some orangey or still green tomatoes. Some over here. So these are really very cute cherry tomatoes, and it's really fun to experiment and grow them with different sizes and shapes, so we kind of have some varieties. Please comment down below what's your favorite variety of tomatoes to grow in your backyard garden. And now let's start. To grab some long beans here, I have some mixture of red yard long beans and green beans. If you want to grow your very own yard long beans, I have a separate video for you. Please check it out later if you like how to grow yard long beans. So they are really a very productive and prolific. I think this is so far my 7th or 6th times that I have harvested them. So the more you harvested them, the more it will produce a lot of beans for you. So make sure you harvest them many times throughout the season, and this is really amazing, very productive yard long beans vegetable. Is really great to grow in spring, summer, and fall. So here, let's grab some more. Some already they're on the ground. So what's your favorite color of yard long beans or beans in your garden? I have planted them along with my gourd and squash as well, to prevent them from scrolling around to the other side of the garden. So over here I have some more string beans that have been really growing here on the ground. Let's pick them as well. So string beans really very great to saute. If you can cook it with broccoli or in coconut milk and soups. Really very grateful for this wonderful abundant vegetable harvest. These are really very nice string beans. So you just have to maintain the water. You water them during the summer season because they like moisture or moist soil. So far here are my beautiful vegetables that I have harvested in my small backyard garden. And before I forget, I'm going to harvest as well my corn in the pot, and I really been waiting for it for a while, and I'm so excited, and here we are. If you're wondering when to harvest or when is the best time to harvest corn, so when you open it, for example, you have already your corn, and you can see if one of your kernel, it got like a milky juice that come out in it. It means that it's already ready to harvest. But when it's still watery, you can leave it there. So the last week I have checked it, it's still watery, and now it's a little bit, there's milk to it already, so it means that it's ready to harvest. So let's get ready to harvest. I'm so excited. This is my first time ever to grow corn in pots, guys. So have you planted or grow corn before in pots? The reason why I think it did not grow so big, it's because I planted it with my Tiny Tim tomatoes, and it's, I think, a little bit crowded and they have a lot of competition with nutrients. But so far I am so happy that I was able to grow corn in pots or container. So here, so far, I'm so excited. These are like a baby white corn. Let's put it here in my cute basket. I still have some more here. if you have corn plants, please don't throw the stalks and the whole plants after you harvest your corns, because they are really very good activator for your compost if you have. And since I do make my own compost, I'm going to save these plants, chop them later, throw it in there, because they will going to speed up the process of decomposition. Especially corn plants are really high in nitrogen, so it will going to be a great contribution for my fertilizer. So here are my few corns that I have harvested. So I'm really excited. These are really super cute corn. I think this variety is a white waxy corn. I tried to grow white waxy corn, guys. So far it has kernels, so I'm so happy. And I think it's a learning process. Really, I have learned a lot along the way. I'm growing different kinds of vegetables in my small backyard garden. There you go, friends. Thank you so much for joining me in this summer garden harvest. I am so happy for my harvest. I'm grateful and thankful.